Hi students, my name is Nitesh Shet. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. In that we already discussed about what is meant by pair of linear equation in two variables and pair of linear equation in two variables, and we also discussed a statement. Every solution has a point on the straight line. Also we discussed some of the possibilities of the geometrical representation of pair of linear equation in two variables. There we discussed intersecting points, parallel lines, and lying on the same line. So here also we are taking in account of that. So we are representing here some of the geometrical representation of pair of linear equation in two variables. So that means, so here we have to solve some problems regarding pair of linear equation in two variables. So let us consider one of the problem of pair of linear equation in two variables. Firstly, I will consider x plus 2y is equal to 14 and 2x plus 4y, 2x plus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. So I will consider these two equations. So I will consider this equation as equation number 1 and equation number 2. So we have to solve both this equation. So whether it may be in the form of y or whether it may be in the form of x. Firstly, I will consider equation 1 and express it in a form of y. So we have to easily find out the value of x and the value of y here. So just consider equation number 1. I will consider it in a simplified form. So that is x plus 2y is equal to 4. That means I will transpose this x into RHS side. That means 2y is equal to 4 minus x. Then I will consider y is equal to 4 minus x divided by 2 here. So I will consider in the form of y. So here also I will consider in the same time. So that is 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. So that means 4y is equal to 12 minus 2x. I will transpose 2x to the RHS side. Then y is equal to 12 minus 2x divided by, so I will transpose this 4 to the RHS side. So that means it comes to the denominator. So firstly we have to take the value of x or y. So here I will take some of the coordinate systems. So I will consider y or I will consider x. So I will put some value of x and put some I will get some of the values of y here. So we have to represent those values or those coordinate points in the coordinate system here. So let us take one by one. So firstly I will consider the value of x is equal to 0 into this equation. So what we get if we take x is equal to 0, so it vanishes, and 4 by 2. 4 by 2 means we get the value of 2 here. So again I have to consider the value of y is equal to 0. So consider y is equal to 0. Consider y is equal to 0 here. So in rough we can make that calculation. So y is equal to 0 means 4 minus x by 2. So I will transpose this 2 into RHS side. That means what we get? So is equal to 0. So then I will transpose this minus x to the LHS side. That means it becomes plus x. So that means x is equal to 4 here. When we take x is equal to 4, then the value of y is equal to 0 here. So again we take some of other values. So we got the value of x and value of y. So we can take any other values. For example, x is equal to 2. I will take 2 here. So what we get? 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. 2 by 2 is equal to 1 here. Again, I will consider the value of, for example, here minus 2. So minus 2 means the value of minus 2. What we get here? Minus of minus plus 2. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3 here. So you can take, I will take just 4 values here. So I think it's enough. So from these 4 values we have to insert in a coordinate system. So again, so let us consider this equation, y is equal to 12 minus 2x by 4 here. So again, so you have to consider the value of x is equal to 0. What we get, the value of this 2x is 0, then 12 by 4 is equal to 3. We got 3, value of 3 here. Then we have to substitute the value of y is equal to 0. So what we get, 0 is equal to 12 minus 2x by 4. So after transposing, 4 getting vanishes, then we have to transpose minus 2x to the LHS side, means 2x, then x is equal to 12 by 2 is equal to 16. Then we have to take the value of 6. If we substitute value of x is into this equation, we got the value as 0 here. Then we have to consider the sum of other values. For example, I will consider equation as a 2 here. So what we get, if we take x is equal to 2, 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8, 8 by 4 is equal to 2 here, we got 2 here. Then, so we can take minus 2. So 12 minus 2 into minus 2. Minus of minus 2 means plus 2 into 2, 4. 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. 16 by 4 is equal to 4 here. So just we take only 4 values. So from the 4 values we have to represent it in a coordinate system. In coordinate system we want, in x coordinate there is a maximum value of 4. Here the maximum value is 6. So and y coordinate the maximum value is, here 3 is there and here 4 is there. So that means we have to take those values here. So here I will take 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the maximum value of x is equal to 6 is there, but I consider here only 4. So we have to consider the value of 6 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, so then whether there is any minus sign here, yes, minus 2 is there, so only plus 1, minus 1 and minus 2 is enough. Then in y coordinate there is any minus sign? No. So we have to take all the coordinates in the coordinate system. Firstly 0, 2. I will consider 0, 2 here. So x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 2. That means the point is here. So it is 0, 2. So then let us move on to the next. 4, 0. X coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 0. So the point represents 4, 0. Then, so let us move on to the next coordinate. 2, 1. X coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 1. X coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 1. Here we have to represent the point. Then let us move on to the next. X coordinate is minus 2, y coordinate is 3. X coordinate is minus 2. X coordinate is minus 2 and y coordinate is 3. So that means it's a minus 2, 3 here. So we have to join all the coordinates in a straight line. So here we have the straight line here. This is our straight line for the equation 1. So it is for equation number 1. Then we have to take all the coordinates in a coordinates of equation 2 in a coordinate system. So firstly 0, 3. So x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 3 here. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 3 here. So this means it's a 0, 3. Then 6, 0. So x coordinate is 6 and y coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 6 and y coordinate is 0. Then 2 comma 2 here. So here x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is also 2 here. Here we got the point. Then next column. So minus 2 comma 4. So here minus 2 is here, x coordinate is minus 2 and y coordinate is 4. It is here. So here 2 comma 2 is there and here 6 comma 0 is there and here minus 2 comma 4 is there. We have to join all those lines. So this line is represents equation number 2 here. This is straight line for equation number 2. So that means, so just observe those lines. So what do you observe that? So those lines are parallel. So that means we already learnt that the parallel lines, after we represent geometrically for the both linear equation in two variables, so those lines are parallel, then how many solutions are there? Those pair of linear equation in two variables has no unique solution or no common solution. What we have to come to the conclusion here? This pair of linear equation in two variables, this pair of linear equation in two variables has no common solution. It won't get intersect up to infinity. So that means, so those parallel lines, the parallel lines means the pair of linear equation in two variables has no common solution. So this is the method of writing or finding the solution or unique solution of two different pair of linear equation in two variables. So let us go to the next problem, that is 2x plus 4y is equal to 8 and 4x plus 8y is equal to 16. So I will consider these two equations. Both of these are linear equation in two variables having two different variables. So we can call it as a pair of linear equation in two variables. That means I will call it as equation number 1 and equation number 2. So let us take one by one equation. So we have to solve these equations. So consider equation number 1, that is 2x plus 4y is equal to 8. That means we have to transpose 2x to the RHS side, it becomes minus 2x, that is 4y is equal to 8 minus 2x here. Again we have to transpose 4 to the RHS side. So y is equal to 8 minus 2x by 4 here. So then again we have to take equation number 2 here. So 4x plus 8y is equal to 16. So then 8y is equal to, we have to transpose plus 4x to the RHS side, it becomes minus 4x. So is equal to 16 minus 4x. Then we have to transpose the value of this 8 into the RHS side, it comes to the denominator. Y is equal to 16 minus 4x divided by 8. So we have to put some value of x and y and we have to find out the other unknown value and we have to represent in a coordinate system. So just consider value of x is equal to 0. What we get? So this factor is 0. 8 by 4 is equal to 2 here. Then we have to put the value of y is equal to 0. So what we get? 4 is vanishes. Then if we take 2x here, it's plus 2x is equal to plus 2x is equal to 8, means x is equal to 4. So you have to do in your rough part. So I will just consider in a oral. So I will consider here the value of 2. X is equal to 2. What we get? So 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 4 means 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. We get the value as 1, and we have to consider the value of minus 2. So then what we get? Minus 2 into 2 means plus 4. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 by 4 is equal to 3. Then come to this equation. Y is equal to 16 minus 4x by 8. Consider the value of x is equal to 0. So then this term vanishes. 16 by 8 is equal to what we get? 2 here. Then again we take the value of y is equal to 0. So that means 8 vanishes. We have to take this here. Minus 4x comes to plus 4x. Plus 4x is equal to 16. X is equal to 16 by 4 is equal to 4 here. So then we have to take the value of 2. What we get? 2, if you substitute 2 here, 4 into 2, 8. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. 8 by 8 is equal to 1 here. Then we have to substitute minus 2. If we substitute minus 2 here, so 4 into 2 is equal to 8. Minus of minus plus. 16 plus 8 is equal to 24. 24 by 8 is equal to 3. So just look, both the coordinates one and the same. That means 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 1, minus 2, 3. So just we have to represent in a coordinate system. So here the maximum value is 4 here, and here maximum value is 3. So we have to substitute 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So then here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So just consider 0, 2. So x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 2 here. 0, 2. Then 4, 0. So x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 0. So it's a 4, 0. Then again, so when we take 2, 1, 2, x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 1. X coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 1. Then minus 2, 3. X coordinate is minus 2 and y coordinate is 3. So we have to join it. Yes. So this is the straight line. If we plot the graph of, if we plot the geometrical representation of this equation also, it will lie on the same straight line. So that means the two straight lines are lie on the same line. So that means this pair of linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. That is, this pair of linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. So these two solutions, these two pair of linear equation in two variables, so after representing in geometrically, so we got two lines, same lines. The two lines are lying in the same straight line. That means this pair of linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. That means, so all, if you take any value of x, if you take any value of y, so the solution remains same for both the pair of linear equation in two variables. That means it has infinitely many common solutions. Yes. So the next problem, we have to go to the next problem. The next problem tells us that Akila went to fair in her village. So Akila went to fair in her village. So she wanted to enjoy rides in giant wheel and play hoopla. In fact, there was giant wheel and hoopla. So she wanted to play both the rides. So here, the number of times she played hoopla is half the number of times on the giant wheel. So that means she played number of times in hoopla and number of times in giant wheel. So she has to play it. So the number of times she played hoopla is the half the number of times of the on the giant wheel. So we have to express it in a algebraic form. That is, so I will take the number of playing of hoopla be x and number of playing of giant wheel be y. So that means let number of play on hoopla be x and number of play on giant wheel will be y. So that means she played x half the number of times of y. That means she played hoopla half the number of times on the giant wheel. That means x is equal to 1 by 2 into y. So that means I will transpose this 2 to the LHS side, it comes to the numerator. That is 2x is equal to y here. So again, we move to the next statement. If each ride costs 3 rupees, that means in giant wheel each ride costs 3 rupees and hoopla costs 4 rupees. So that means she paid 20 rupees for all the rides. So that means she cost 3 rupees for giant wheel. That means 3y plus for hoopla she cost 4 rupees. 4x is equal to 20 here. So that means, so I have to transpose this 4x to the RHS side. That means 3y is equal to 20 minus 4x. Y is equal to 20 minus 4x by 3 here. So these are the two equations we have to solve, and after that we have to represent geometrically into the coordinate system. So let us take the sum of the values. So firstly I will take the value of x is equal to 0 here. So if we take the value of x is equal to 0, what we get? So y is also 0 here. Then, so I will take the value of x is equal to 1. Then what is the value of y is equal to 2. So I will conclude this here only. So we have to take further in the next equation. So here I will take the value of x is equal to 0 firstly. So what we get here, the 4x value vanishes, we get 20 by 3 here. So then we have to take the value of y is equal to 0. What we get? So just check. So we have to transpose 3 here, it will become 0. Then we have to transpose minus 4x. Here we get plus 4x. Plus 4x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20 by 4. Then the value of x is equal to 5. So then take the value of x is equal to 2 here. So what we get? 4 into 2 is 8. 20 minus 8 is equal to 12. 12 by 3 is equal to 3 4. So that means we got 4. 3 into 4 is equal to 12. So let us conclude this here only. So we have to firstly represent these lines, these numbers, these coordinate numbers in the coordinate system. So let us find out what are the highest values here. So 5 is the highest value in x coordinate and 4 is the highest value in the y coordinate. So let us take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here I will take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So just observe whether there are any minus signs. No. So that means all the coordinate system having only plus numbers or positive numbers are there. So it is enough. So let us represent the coordinates in the coordinate system. So 0 by 0, 0 comma 0. So that means it's in the origin. So that is 0 comma 0. So first one. So 1 by by 2. So x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 2. X coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 2. So we got the value here. So 1 comma 2 is here. So then let us move on to here. So 0 comma 20 by 3. So 20 by 3 we can't take in a coordinate system. So just neglect it. So 5 comma 0. X coordinate is 5, y coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is 0. The point is here. So 5 comma 0. Then I will take 2 comma 4 here. So 2, x coordinate is 2, y coordinate is 4 here. X coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 4 here. Here we got the value. X coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 4 here. So then we have to join both the, so these two lines, these 2 points, 0 comma 0 and 1 comma 2 is the point for this state, the first equation. So that is, I will take here. Then 5 comma 0 and 2 comma 4 are the coordinates for second equation. So we have to join. Yes, this is for equation number 1 and this is for equation number 2. So here this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So just observe the graphical representation. So here there are 2 lines are there intersecting at only one point, that is 2 comma 4. So it intersect on the only one point. That means these pair of linear equation have only one solution. So that is, so what we have to come to the conclusion, these pair of linear equation has only one common solution or only one solution. Yes. So this is the method we have to adopt for finding the solution of pair of linear equation in 2 variables. So I hope you enjoyed this method of solving pair of linear equation in 2 variables. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home.